Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'd like to share a card that I made for my team members. I'm using the Whisper White note cards and matching envelopes. These note cards are very thick. You don't have to worry about using layers. They are perfectly great to stamp on and maybe even do a little bit of watercoloring here and there if you're sparing with the fluid. I'm stamping today with Eastern Beauty stamp set. I want to bring a very soft design look to these different cards that I'm creating. And by the way, I am making them in batches because that way I can do one thing and move my paper on and use the same stamps, and I'll do like an assembly line whenever I'm working with making multiple cards. I have some very soft colors today with Sahara Sand and Powder Pink. In many of the stamped images, I am first stamping off so that I can get a second generation of ink left on the stamp. This is called stamping off or just making generational stamping. This is a wonderful way to get many different shades of color out of one ink pad. I'm alternating colors of pink and sand and using many of the different very small stamps from Eastern Beauty. There's so many choices of what kind of design for all of those wonderfully drawn stamps in that stamp set. I have not used all of the stamps to make a flower yet, so this kind of reminded me of a plumeria, and I like all the soft colors. The sentiments are beautifully drawn in this stamp set as well. And the ability to just make a note card with a sentiment says, "A note for you," is enough to make me smile, and that makes me happy when I can share something like that with a member of my team or a friend. Because I have some envelopes that are the same size as the note card, I'm customizing each one of the notes and the envelope with the same motif. I'm using exactly the same ink and exactly the same stamps to duplicate the design that is on the note card to feature onto the envelope. I've got this tiny little sea spray. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to look like, but I call it sea spray. And I'm having it go partially off the envelope and partially back on. As a nice little touch, I'm adding some tiny little mini sequin trim and adhering it with liquid glue. These note cards and envelopes are going to accompany a gift that I'm sending out to all of the members of my team for the end of our third quarter Stampin' Up year. Team support is very important, and as we build the relationship between team members, team leaders, it's important to show people how much you appreciate them. So I would also like to share what the little gift packaging looked like. And these are some medallions that I created with Eastern Medallions and Eastern Beauty. Those are some plastic stamp cases, and we do also sell them in the online store at Stampin' Up. And inside each of the decorated stamp cases, I have put lots of little goodies in there for my team members. Thank you all for joining me for another tutorial. If you're interested in joining a Stampin' Up team, whether it's for a business or to get the discount, I would love you to consider joining my team. There's information in the video description and links to click. thanks again for joining me. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.